I love this metaphor, the mountain. And yes, I've borrowed this from John Kabat-Zinn. But this is so helpful to use with students, with supervisees, with clients, and I particularly respond well to this one. So let's look at why this is important, I think. Metaphors create an image in the mind, and it just makes it so much easier to remember them and to recall. So they're excellent coping skills. When we can use metaphors, this is with clients or with our kids or partners or what have you, metaphors and stories really do kind of sink in, if you will, and we remember them so that we can recall them when we need them. The great thing about the mountain, I like so many aspects, there's so many layers to this, but a mountain can get hit with rain and freezing rain and snow and sleet and lightning. And yes, it can change the surface somewhat, and yet the mountain still stands. And I think this just has so many implications with working with clients and just what we go through in the world and how hard it can be. And yet our essence is still there. And I do love this line, particularly in the mountain meditation by John Kabat-Zinn, where it's like, people may come to the mountain. They may travel a long way to go see the mountain, and it may be covered in, rain or fog or what have you. And they may dislike it. It's like, we traveled all this way and we couldn't see the mountain clearly. But you know what? That doesn't matter to the mountain. The mountain just sits, being itself. And I love that concept. This kind of comes back to something you've probably heard from me, is that what people think of you is none of your business. Okay, we care about others, but we want to work on reducing how not caring what they think about us. Okay, so people like us, dislike us, it doesn't matter to the mountain. All right. It's also constantly changing. Now, I've put a photo up here of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and you might be asking, why did he not just put a picture of a mountain? Well, it's the mountain road. And as you can see here, we've got fall colors, but soon there's going to be very few leaves, and then it'll be spring again and green and beautiful and so forth. And it's constantly changing just as we are. We're constantly changing. So recognizing that we're never truly stuck unless we just get constantly thinking that we're stuck and we just get in that rut. Okay, we have seasons too. We have seasons of joy, we have seasons of drabness, just as a mountain does. But ultimately, regardless of what happens to us and what's going on in our life, our essence is strength and beauty. And I love that concept. I think it really hits home with students and clients, supervisees, particularly me. So if you responded to this, let me know. I've got more metaphors coming out, and I'd love to hear which ones really resonate with you. All right, good people, take good care, and we'll talk to you on the next video.